Welcome back to another episode of A Rap Reel. Me and Mr. Cordless are in Orlando in the hotel, and we've just been to Regal Cinema at Orlando Point to see the new Expend4bles 4 film. So we're going to do a review on that. So what let's say then, Cordless?
Right, do you want to go first or should I?
I'll let you go first.
Right, I've only seen the first one. I've not seen the second or the third, so I can't really give opinions either on that. This one, however, I've gotta say it's gonna be a mixed bag for me. I liked the leads in it, and I thought the acting was okay. It was good to see Sylvester Stallone's character again, Dolph Lundgren and people like that. Some of the cast I didn't recognise were there in the previous films.
Megan Fox has never been in one of these films before.
Right, that's strange.
It's the first time she's been in one.
Because I thought she was an established character because
no.
she handles herself pretty well in the film. So I'm thinking, oh, is she a part of the Expend4bles?
She's new to the franchise, and I can't remember if the other lead female was in the other ones or not. She definitely wasn't in the first one or the second. I can't remember if she was in the third one or not.
That's weird, that. But yeah, overall, for me, in the type of the premise was okay as well, in my honest opinion. But I don't know, some of the lines were cheesy. I mean, really cheesy, and I think you can agree with me. Some of the visual effects and CGI was a bit off.
Bit naff.
Yeah, a bit naff. I could tell. You can, like when they're moving about on the cargo ship, you can clearly tell it was green screen.
That's right, yeah. And
some of the special effects about the explosions and the establishing shot of the plane and all that lot, you can really tell it wasn't really good CGI either. And some of the line delivery was a bit hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
And how they got themselves into some situations, you're thinking, well, how are they going to get out of this? And you can see the writers in the writing room, shit, we've got written ourselves in the corner, what can we do? Oh, I know, right at the end where, what's that character's name, the main character?
Jason Statham's character. Christmas.
Yeah. How at the very nearly end, it's like he's stuck in a control room kind of thing. Oh crap! What can we do? We've run ourselves in the corner. Oh, let's just quickly say, oh no, Sylvester Stallone's character actually survived the cargo ship, the cargo plane crash, and he's alive and well, and he did it for a reason to say, right, we've exposed the bad guys, now we can come and rescue you, kind of thing. And I think, oh, come on. You could do a better explanation of what's happening, kind of thing.
So why that's affects his own death.
And it's like, I saw several plot points coming a mile away. Like that guy who he befriends in that boat, he said, oh, I don't do this stuff anymore. I'm thinking, he's going to come in within the next few scenes. And
spoiler alert, and he did.
Yeah, and he does, kind of thing. You know, I'm thinking, oh, come on. It's like the signposts were clearly there to say, right, okay, they're going to do this, they're going to introduce that, they're going to introduce a certain character, and then I'm thinking, right, this is going to happen next, this is going to happen next, and I was banging on the money. It was a bit, it was a bit too predictable for my liking. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my action films, but this one was lacking for me.
Something missing, wasn't there?
Yeah. What else was there? And some of the physics, I think Mr. X will agree with this. Some of the physics involved, like it takes a cargo ship to do a complete 360, a long time to turn.
It's not not real life, is it?
When the anchors go down, the ship goes and it turns quite quickly. I mean, come on! I'm thinking, are we in Michael Bay territory of logic? You know what I mean? I'm thinking that will never happen. I thought, come on! And some of the other physics were a bit hit and miss for me as well. I'm thinking, kind of thing. But I don't know. For me, it was good, but it wasn't. What about you, bro?
Well, basically, I've seen all of. This is the fourth one, I've seen them all, and I am a big fan of the Expend4bles, not going to lie. However, I do agree with you.
Oh.
There was a lot of plot, you could see what was coming, like you said. Like the guy who said, oh, I don't do this, and I did. Sylvester Stallone, I think I had a rough idea that he wasn't dead and he was going to come back, so that one actually is a surprise to me. But I do miss some of the old characters, like for instance Jet Li's character, because he was a strong character. And Arnold Schwarzenegger. And Chuck Norris was in one of them as well. Right. So I do miss the old characters. But some of these new ones, I don't know. They didn't really do it for me. The characters.
Without spoiling anything, the previous characters you mentioned, were they killed off, or did they survive the previous films?
No, I don't think they got killed off.
Right, so why were they in this one then? Oh, let me get a paycheck. They were interested.
Possibly if they didn't get a paycheck. I don't know the true reason. Right. But yeah, I mean, the first one is definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, the best film ever. Right. Now, the first two films were 15 certificates. Now, the last one was a 12A. Yeah. So the violence wasn't in on that one, but this one you could clearly tell that it was very gory in parts, and it was.
We'll get to that in a minute.
It was, and it was also comical as well, which I did like, because sometimes the films are too violent. I do like a bit of humour in it as well. Yeah. You know, I think that was a bit over the top at times. I did think though, some of the humour. Right. So not the worst film I've ever seen though. I've seen a lot worse films this year at the cinemas. You know, I've seen a lot of movies.
For me, you can clearly tell the gore effects were really cheesy. Yeah. I mean, when you look at certain films, the gore effects really look really good. No. Like lifelike, and that. For me, it was like a cheap blood splatter here, sure. Cheap blood splatter there, and you don't really see a person get decapitated. No. It's just you see it off camera and just a little blood spray. And that's it. Yeah. So for me, it's you know, it's like that's a bit tacky as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So overall, what would you score it? Would you say then? Oh, it's 10. It's a difficult one for me. This, to be honest with you, as I said.
If it had Arnie in it, and the others you mentioned,
Chuck Norris, Arnie,
and some of the plot elements were done better,
I think it would have been better.
And I hate when films insult the viewer's intelligence. I really hate that, especially in action films. There has to be a certain level of disbelief. Yeah. I'll have to give it a 5 out of 10 average film.
Yeah. I'd probably score it 6 out of 10, slightly above average.
Slightly above average.
But out of the 4, I've got to admit, it's the worst one out of the 4 films I would say for me personally.
For you personally?
Yeah, the first one's definitely the best one of the lot. Right. Then the second, then the third, in order of the films that have been made, obviously.
Right. So would you recommend this to people who love the Expend4bles franchise?
Yeah. I would, if you're into these type of films,
Especially if you've seen the first
3 If you've seen the first 3, you've got to see the 4th one to see what the crack is, basically.
Yeah, what the start moving on, kind of.
But yeah, I'd say go see it for yourself. Don't just take our word for it, obviously. But yeah, well, I bet on DVD when it comes out. Probably will, because I've got the other 3.
Oh, one more thing we'll put in additionally. Jason Statham is good in the film.
He's good in them all. He always is his character level, and I do like obviously Sylvester Stallone as well. His character, because they're like the two.
Some of the others characters. Not so much, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like Megan Fox, but that's for another reason.
And it's not for acting skills, folks.
Well, no, it's nothing to do with that.
You know what
obviously.
I mean. Yeah.
But it's bringing some extra to it, I guess. You know.
Yeah. A bit of a.
Yeah.
But if you know what I mean, yeah. But yeah, so basically, if you've loved the Expend4bles franchise, then go ahead and watch it, kind of thing. But if you've never watched the Expend4bles franchise, or you're not interested in this type of films, then you're not missing much.
No, I wouldn't say so. No.
So yeah, that's it, folks. So thanks for joining us on this Rap Reel episode of the Expend4bles 4 movie review with me and Andy B. If you'd like to see more content like this in the future, please like and subscribe, and leave us a comment in the comment section below. So for now, we see you guys later. Bye, folks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hi, it's me. Thanks so much for watching the video. If you want to support me, then smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as if your life depended on it, and enjoy my other content. For now, see you later. Bye.